Alright, how's she going today? We've got some brake line stuff happening. But, yeah, after going over the Studebaker, I must say, not that I'm a big fan of them or anything, they're a very well-made car. I would say don't get pissed off at me, but I'd say they're a much better constructed, more solid car than a Valiant of the time, or a Comet or Falcon, because I own one of them, so I can say that. They have a sturdy little frame under them. They just seem like a very solid, well-built car. But yeah, we're doing some brake lines on her because someone put a master cylinder out of a 65-66 Canadian Studebaker in it with a dual reservoir. It is a better setup, it's safer and everything, but I wish he would have just left it alone because now I got to do brake lines, and I'm not a big fan of brake lines. So I picked up some fittings from a girl at Napa. She really didn't know a whole lot, but I'll give her credit. She was a real sweetheart to try and help me out, and she brought all the brake fittings from the back up to the desk for me and let me pick through it like a fat kid at a candy store. So that went pretty good. So we're going to be doing some flaring here soon, but a few little tips for brake lines. If you're going to be doing this kind of thing, or fuel lines even, get yourself some flare wrenches like this. Line wrenches. You could also use a crow's foot, but trust me, you want to use these or you're going to be rounding shit off and destroying everything. So yeah, I got a plumb. There's a splitter T down here from the front left, front right. So I got to run from that up to the cylinder, and then this is the rear line. I have to run it up to here, but should go all right. And then I have to, because someone put a Dana 44 in this, I have to take that off because it's got two brake lines right now and they're not hooked up, so I think it'll be easier for me to split that splitter and those flares and hook her on up. And I soaked all the bleeders on all the corners with my mixture of acetone and ATF. Same with this, and yeah, it should make my life a little easier because it's hard enough as it is. But no, I was looking at the rims. I think those are 6-inch wide 15s on the back, and these ones, I think they're 4 3/4, so that's awesome. I don't have to do anything. I'll put my front runners on these, and I'll put those 7-inch wide slicks on the back, and she should be golden. And I'll put a set of my old Lakewood chrome traction bars underneath, and she should do all right. But no, pretty happy with it, and it's a very solid car, and it hasn't been bondoed at all. So it's pretty decent for a 60-some-year-old car. But yeah, pretty happy. Another thing, if you're doing brake lines, some will say, oh, don't do that, but it's bullshit. Do it. Is smear a little grease on all your flares and all the threads and on the face. It just keeps things from biting. So with the same amount of torque on the wrench, you get things tighter. So yeah, so I'll be doing some of that today because I'm going to have my Polish comrade come over, Jakubowicz, and he's going to help me get it off the trailer and put it on the driveway without smacking into that Lincoln, because we're using the latest farming technology from Warsaw here, and brakes don't work too good. It's just hooked to the emergency brake cable, but it definitely needs some adjustment. So I usually just drop the blade into the ground to make it stop, but yeah, should go good. Anyhow, I should have it off the trailer this week, and I should have the powertrain ripped out because I'm pretty good at doing that kind of thing. Alright, have a good one till next time.